gains the most profit in a merger? If you said the bankers and the lawyers in 70 to 90% of the mergers that fail to deliver the expected ROI, you'd be right. But there is another story, a more common story that's possible if you make small changes to the way that your merger acquisition is done. Hey, Lisa Jackson here, back with another video on our Merging Success series. In the last few videos in this series, I shared 3 commitments that set all mergers on the right path for profitable growth, innovation, and customer delight. Commitment number 1 is to perform culture due diligence. Commitment number 2 is about declaring a unifying purpose across both organizations. Today, I'm going to talk about commitment 3, which is to create a leadership team social contract. And that turns out to be probably the most important of all in determining whether your merger succeeds or fails. Getting leaders on both sides on the same page is easier said than done, first of all, and probably is the biggest barrier actually to merger succeeding, and is a lot less about ego, which is often what's cited, and more about having the wrong process or the right process for your leadership team process and structure. But first I want to talk about why this element is so important. So the first reason, crap flows downhill. You know this is true. If leaders are misaligned at the top, that misalignment amplifies as it goes down the chain of command. The second reason is us versus them. The Hatfield and McCoy thing is real during mergers, and especially amid a lot of uncertainty and tension and fear, people are loyal to the tribe that they joined or feel the most affinity for. If management doesn't expect to create alignment all the way through the ranks, it devolves into whose side are you on? And that diminishes the innovation, the profitability potential, the customer benefit of a merger for one simple reason, because bickering stops decisions and actions. So the third reason is alignment drives speed. Some companies manage to sort this out over time, but how long can you afford to sit on the side of the road arguing about how to change the tire? This works exactly the same with your business vision and strategies. Forging a leadership team social contract requires attention to 3 key areas in particular. The first is who's making what decisions, or decision rights as we call it. So an example is who has the ultimate authority for hiring and firing in a particular area. The second is how will we become one team? So even if there are operational separateness, the fact that you forged one common leadership team around certain areas of the business, like culture, is really important. And the third is, what kind of cultural changes do we need to support this combined entity best? Removing roadblocks around these 3 areas in particular is really how you avoid the crap downhill problem, which is to get mid-management aligned as well around the key changes and areas of focus that are going to be needed in the combined entity. And that is the purpose of the team at the top. Be a team, show alignment, walk loud instead of talking, because that's how you get the organization below you to model the behaviors that you want to see. And that's what creates a powerful cultural alignment that supports merger success. In hundreds of post-merger cases, I can promise you that culture and people issues never resolve without intentional work. We are experts in this territory. We would love the chance to help and support you in creating that smooth path for your productivity, innovation, and profitable growth. There are several ways for us to connect. Feel free to call me, email me, information's right up here on the screen, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn at Lisa Jackson Culture. Whatever works best for you, I look forward to speaking with you.